Okay, imagine this. You're on a balcony in Haridwar, really early morning. The sun's just starting to come up, that kind of soft light.
Yeah, beautiful.
You've got some local tea, maybe not your usual cup, but the breeze. Oh, the breeze is just amazing.
Mm.
And right there, in that quiet moment, a big secret is about to come out. That's really where we're starting our deep dive today.
And what grabs you straight away is how personal it feels, you know?
Okay.
We're dropped right into this unfolding story.
Exactly.
And our source material for this deep dive, it's not your usual stuff. It's bits from a narrative that mixes a real-time journey with these really moving diary entries.
It feels like you're right there with them.
It does, less like reading, more like being led into someone's private thoughts,
Right.
their quest.
Right. So our mission today is to follow this quest. It's undertaken by two people, Deb and Avantika,
Mm-hmm.
and they find something, a discovery, that pulls them way further than they ever expected.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to look at not just what happened, but maybe more importantly, why it hits them so hard.
Mm-hmm. And we'll get into the diary itself, this burnt diary, and the really raw emotion inside it.
Yeah. It's kind of a shortcut, maybe, to understanding these deep human connections,
Yeah,
and how far people will go for truth and for love. Okay, let's get into it.
let's do it.
So back to that balcony in Haridwar. Deb and Avantika are there. They're friends, Shrey and Taya. They're still asleep.
Wrapped up in each other, apparently.
Right. And Avantika, she just knows Deb is there for a reason, not just the trip. She has this intuition.
Someone who knows you that well. They can just tell, can't they?
Totally. She asks him straight up, Deb, why Haridwar? He tries to fib, but he just can't. Not to her.
He never lies to her.
What does that tell us? That hesitation, but then the inability to actually lie.
Well, it screams trust, doesn't it? Deep trust and transparency. He wants to hide it, maybe just for a moment, but he just can't follow through with her. That bond is too strong.
And his reason? It's intense.
It really is. He tells her he's there to find the girl from the diary, Regini. He needs to give her this diary from a man named Piyush.
But it's more than just delivering a diary, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. His motivation is key. He says, and this is powerful, I just want to know about this guy. I just think it could have been me.
Wow.
It's classic projection, really. He sees Piyush maybe dying without telling his love, and he connects it directly to his own fear about him and Avantika.
The fear of unspoken love, regret.
Exactly. So this isn't just some altruistic mission for a stranger. It's like deeply personal. It's about stopping his own potential regret before it happens.
And Avantika's reaction. He thinks she'll find him crazy.
But she doesn't. Her look changes. Her eyes well up. But not for Piyush.
Yeah.
For Deb.
Yeah.
It's instant empathy for him. She even reassures him, I would have known you love me. And then, just like that,
I'm coming with you.
zero hesitation. And when he mentions her work, don't you have office tomorrow?
She just brushes it off. That can wait. What does that say about how she prioritizes things in their relationship?
I mean, it shows an incredible level of emotional connection, doesn't it? And security. She
Yeah.
doesn't need the full story, the details of the diary, to understand his need.
Right.
Her decision isn't logical. It's purely empathetic. And then the diary itself becomes important for her.
He has to read it.
Yeah. And as she reads it, those burnt edges, they apparently create these vivid and scary images. She's normally a fast reader, but she takes her time with this one.
Visibly moved.
Tears. And when she finishes, she just looks at him and says it again. I am coming with you. Her eyes say everything. That physical damage to the diary, it adds another layer, makes it visceral.
It makes Piyush's story something they're experiencing together now.
Exactly. A shared emotional load.
So Avantika's all in. They leave Haridwar pretty quickly. Shrey's confused. Taya's hungover.
That's about right.
First problem. Piyush Makija's phone number. Doesn't work.
Okay, hurdle number one.
So they go to the address they have. Imperial Academy. Dehradun. You hear that name, you think, I don't know, something impressive.
Yeah, maybe a school,
Right.
a proper building.
But what they find is just this rundown, deserted house, wrecked by weather and time, algae on the walls, plaster falling off.
Oh, wow. So not an academy.
Not even close.
Yeah.
It must felt like a huge letdown, a real dead end after that initial burst of purpose.
Totally. That contrast between what you expect and the reality, especially when you're chasing something emotional, it feels like, okay, that's it then. Quest over.
But it wasn't.
No. Just as they're about to give up, this old man appears, clothes in tatters, looking quite frail,
And he approaches them.
and drops a bombshell. Piyush. He's alive.
Not dead like the diary seemed to suggest.
Nope. Alive, living and working in Bhopal, hasn't been home in a year.
Whoa. That changes everything.
Yeah.
And the story gets deeper.
It really does. The old man, he's Piyush's father, and he explains with tears of pride and sadness that Piyush's mother has lung cancer, needs a lot of medical care. So the father's proud of his son, working hard, but obviously heartbroken about his wife.
It makes Piyush suddenly very real, doesn't it? Not just this tragic figure. His absence isn't mysterious, it's duty.
Exactly. It adds so much humanity. And then the father gives them a new lead.
A contact card. Piyush's details in Bhopal.
So the quest is back on, but heading in a totally new direction.
They try the new number. Piyush's mobile. Still no luck, unavailable until September 22nd.
Okay, another delay.
But they get an office landline, talk to a colleague. Turns out Piyush is out at some power plant site. No phones allowed there. He'll be back tomorrow morning.
Ah, so close. Just have to wait a day, or...
Or, Deb does the math. Bhopal. 919 kilometers. That's like a 13-hour drive.
a long haul.
And this is where Avantika just shines again, right? Instead of saying, okay, let's just call him tomorrow, what does she do?
She frames it as an adventure, an overnight road trip.
Yeah, it just shows that spirit she has. She sees the journey, not just the end point.
Embraces the challenge, turns it into something exciting.
She even teases Dev, saying she has a little crush on Piyush after reading the diary.
Huh. Just to wind them up, it's playful, it shows their dynamic, they turn this obstacle into, like, a romantic mission.
Seems like we're going to Bhopal then. But just when they've got this new plan, things get complicated back at the hotel.
Ah, the friends, Shrey and Taya.
They get back, and Shrey and Tia are gone. Just left. Yeah. Shrey calls Deb, says they've hired a bike, gone off on their own trip.
Okay. A bit weird, but maybe understandable.
But then he says why. And it's rough.
What does he say?
He says Tia wasn't comfortable with Avantika. And then he drops this line. Says Avantika is a little, like us, old.
Ouch.
Compared to Tia, who's young and free. And the worst part, Avantika overhears it.
Oh, no. That's just careless cruelty, isn't it? From someone who's supposed to be a friend.
You can literally see her face fall. The text says her face droops. The hurt, the anger. It's visible.
And how does she react? Because that kind of comment, it can really cut deep, especially questioning your vitality in a long-term relationship.
She shuts down. Completely changes her tune. She announces she's going home. Delhi. Says she has work. Tells Deb to go to Bhopal alone.
Wow. So she withdraws.
Totally. And when Deb suggests it's because of what Shrey said, she shouts, "It's not about what he said. I am getting old."
Owning the label, almost, like a defense mechanism?
Maybe. Deb's stuck. He needs her for this quest, but he sees her face, those dead serious looks, her ruthlessly authoritative stance. He can't argue. He feels helpless.
So is she really giving up? Or is this something else? A reaction, a need to process that hurt?
It feels like more than just changing plans, right? Like Shrey's words sparked some internal crisis for her.
Definitely. It's not just about the comment itself, but the self-doubt it triggers. Going home isn't abandoning the quest, maybe? Maybe it's hitting pause. Needing space to deal with that challenge to her identity.
Deb's totally lost. His brain is a wreck. He's waiting for her, probably running through ways to try and fix this, console her.
Yeah, what can you even say in that moment?
But then, the hotel room door opens, and out walks Avantika. But she's completely different.
How so?
She's wearing this dirt gray vest, tied up high, light brown hot pants, yellow sunglasses, smiling wickedly. Deb is stunned. He sees her long legs perfectly shaped and toned, her washboard flat stomach. His description is she looks threateningly sexy.
Whoa. Okay. That's a statement.
He's dazed, fascinated, and shocked. All at once.
So this isn't withdrawal anymore. This is fighting back, reclaiming something.
It feels like it. It's more than just clothes. It's like she took that negative comment, that old label, and just threw it back in the most dramatic way possible.
A total reassertion of herself. And what about her luggage? Didn't she have loads?
12 suitcases, yeah. He asks about them, and she just goes, "What suitcases?"
Leaving it all behind, choosing freedom, adventure, rejecting that old narrative.
Exactly. It's this bold, almost theatrical act.
Yeah.
And then she gives him a wink as she gets in the car.
The wink. So the spark, the relationship, it's definitely not old or dying.
Far from it. She's basically challenged everything Shrey implied, redefined herself, and their dynamic right there. It's powerful.
It really is. A brilliant pivot from hurt to defiance, taking control of the narrative about herself.
It's an amazing moment. And it brings us right back to why they're even on this trip. That burnt diary, the heart of the whole thing.
Yeah, let's get into Piyush's actual words now, and we have to remember the context this diary was found after an explosion. That adds so much weight.
Okay, first entry we have is November 8th, 2010. He starts almost philosophically.
He does. He's wondering why hearing about a past relationship hurts. Is it because she has been violated and is impure? Or, he asks, does it hurt because she was in love with someone other than me?
And for him,
For me, it's the latter. It's about the emotional connection to someone else, not some outdated idea of purity, which is quite insightful, really.
it shows a certain depth right away. And this thinking, this empathy, is maybe why Regina felt she could confide in him.
Must be. Because she tells him something incredibly personal. About her first love, a school friend, a match made in, well, 9th grade.
Just kids. But
Yeah.
things got serious.
Yeah. In 11th grade, intimacy. Then, in 12th grade, she got pregnant at 16.
Oh, wow. 16.
And the boyfriend abandoned her, just left her to deal with it.
That's brutal.
But then her friend Nigel stepped in, someone she'd always liked, described as handsome and more mature.
Nigel helped her.
Yes, he helped her get an abortion, a huge traumatic secret she carries.
And she tells Piyush this, something she hadn't told anyone else.
Exactly. And Piyush's reaction, it's not judgment, it's admiration. He calls her the bravest girl I have ever met.
He feels this immense connection to her because of it.
Totally. He feels special to her. He starts hoping, really hoping, that this shared vulnerability means she'll confess she loves him.
You can see how he's building this hope, pinning so much on this shared secret. Makes what happens next even harder.
It really does. Which leads us to the next entry, just 5 days later, November 13th.
And he starts with another heavy question. What do you do when the person you love the most loves someone else?
He asks, do you stop loving that person? Or do you love that person even more?
And again, for him,
It's the latter for me. It's that almost self-destructive devotion again. Loving more, even when it hurts.
this sets the stage for, well, for Nigel's return, doesn't it?
It does. Regina introduces Piyush to his special friend, and it's Nigel, the same Nigel.
The one who helped her?
Yeah, Piyush instantly feels contempt, sees him purely as competition. He even mentally picks him apart, well over 6 feet tall, sharp jawline, sinister bad boy smile, works at a bank, labels him boyfriend material.
Trying to find flaws, maybe, while also acknowledging the threat.
Exactly, he's threatened. And then comes the reunion scene between Regina and Nigel.
What happens?
Nigel confesses he missed her, couldn't stay away. He broke up with his girlfriend because of Regina.
Wow. And Regina?
She tearfully admits she had always been in love with Nigel.
Oh, man. And Piyush is just
Yeah.
watching this.
Watching their teary reunion and confession of love. And he's crying too, but obviously for totally different reasons. It's just gut-wrenching to imagine.
Absolutely brutal. How does he process that? In the diary, I mean.
It's a mix of pain and rationalization. He starts thinking he and Regina would be a better couple. Nigel's too tall, he's Christian, her parents are conservative.
Grasping at straws, trying to make it make sense, trying to find reasons why it shouldn't work for them.
Classic coping mechanism when faced with undeniable love between others. He says he's jealous, but also claims he's happy for her.
Does he believe that, do you think?
It's hard to say. Maybe he's trying to convince himself. He concludes, quite sadly, that he was always an outsider right from the day he started stalking her. And maybe that's just his fate.
That's a bleak realization.
Yeah.
From hoping she loved him 5 days ago to this.
Yeah, it's this sudden, almost cynical acceptance, but it's layered over this deep, persistent love. He ends the entry, still crying, still loving her, hoping he'll be okay, hoping he'll meet her again. It's just the agony of loving someone whose heart is totally elsewhere.
So what a journey we've tracked. Deb and Avantika, their impulsive road trip, dealing with friends, Avantika's powerful transformation,
Lost at defiance, yeah.
and then diving into Piyush's diary, this incredibly raw story of love, trauma, and painful, unrequited feelings.
It really shows you all the messy, complicated layers of relationships, doesn't it? That deep need for connection, but also the hurt of rejection, the courage it takes to be vulnerable.
And how love, and maybe even self-love, shows up in unexpected ways, like Avantika's comeback.
Exactly. It makes you think, how do we handle our own pasts,
Yeah.
our insecurities, our desires, especially when we're trying to connect with others or just find happiness?
These characters, they show us that sometimes the quest to understand someone else ends up teaching us the most about ourselves.
Absolutely. Deb and Avantika's search for answers about Piyush forces them to confront truths about their own relationship, their own selves, what it means to be really alive and really in love.
It's a great reminder that our own personal quests, whatever they are, for truth, for love, for understanding, they often take these unexpected turns, and those turns can reveal things about us, maybe even a whole new version of ourselves that we never saw coming.
So the question for you listening might be, what personal quests are you on right now, and what unexpected turns might they take? What might they reveal about you?